Ballarat Basketball wish to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which this match will be played, the Djajarurrung and Wadawurrung people. We acknowledge their elders past, present and emerging. Welcome back to Selkirk Stadium in Ballarat for the second half of our doubleheader here between the Ballarat Miners and the Bendigo Braves. The final game of the regular season for NBL 1 South. Bendigo sitting in 5th place. They can't really move up any higher than that, but they can drop down to 7th, so they still have a bit to play for, even though they're in the playoffs. For Ballarat, it's pretty much a play-out-the-string occasion. They can't make the playoffs, sitting in 10th position at the moment, 11th position at the moment. But having said that, after some weeks of some pretty unspectacular play, Ballarat will want to go out with a bang here and at least put a good taste in the mouth of the crowd that have come out to see them here at Selkirk. My name's Jared Prosser. As always, I'm here with Simon Walsh. Welcome back, Walshy.
Thanks, JP.
So, look, Ballarat, after a really encouraging start to the season, at one stage the Miners were sitting 5th. Really fell away in the middle of that season to the point now where, this is I hate to say the term meaningless game, but there isn't anything riding on the result as such. So, what are you looking for from Ballarat here? Is it just a case of a couple of guys putting their hands up with big individual performances? Is there a different tactical setup that you're looking for from Coach Sunderland? What do you think Ballarat could show?
I think for me, I'm more looking from an individual standpoint. I want to see those Ballarat locals make the most of their opportunities. This is their last opportunity for the season to put their cards forward for next season. Really looking for a good showing from our Ballarat local boys.
And for Bendigo, like I said, they are locked into the playoffs. They can't drop out of playoffs, but sitting 5th at the moment, they're at the top 4 is clear. But Bendigo is sitting 5th at the top of a really tight batch of teams, so they can drop down to 7th with a loss here, and if results really go badly for them, and results go badly in other arenas today, they could actually fall to 8th. So, Bendigo, they still have stuff to play for here, and as you see the players come out in the court, there's a hug there between Jordan Lingard and beloved former Ballarat Miner, Kwani, the leading scorer for Bendigo. Lovely guy, Kwani.
Yeah, he's a great fella, and was a crowd favourite when he played here.
So it's Jite and Bungay.
We might do that again.
Yep. Far side official, Jason Kelly, says that wasn't all that good, let's go again. There we are. And we're underway. Kwani with the ball. Bendigo in their traditional yellow. Ballarat in black today, wearing their alternative limited edition uniforms. Rosendale hard to the hoop. Good finish, Luke Rosendale. David Crisp on the ball, former Washington guard.
Back into the starting lineup.
Yeah, there's been a few changes. So Crisp has started the last few games. Jordan Lingard in for Dengak for a couple of games. Bungay, gorgeous layup.
Too easy.
He just glides to the hoop, doesn't he? He's a pretty player to watch.
Yeah, he does. Looks like he has so much time when he does that.
Yeah. Here's Lloyd. CD Jite. Kwani rises up, that's long. Jite, he's too big, too strong. 6'10" and a mountainous 6'10", Jite.
Yeah.
Spent some time in the G League in the States with Oklahoma City. Here's Crisp. Trapped in the corner a little bit. Finds Sapwell. Now Lingard. He likes that spot. He's quite a good catch and shoot player, Lingard. He hits the three there.
That's great. Good look.
5-4 Ballarat lead. Minute and a half played. It's a tough drive.
It was tough.
Luke Rosendale. He's finished on his left. He's finished on his right. Needs to head one in for a perfect hat-trick now. Rosendale almost picked off the pass to Sapple there. Sapple goes to the hole. No touch on that, Jite with the rebound.
Ended up more open than what he thought, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, wow. Luke
corner.
Rosendale's cooking early.
He is.
Bendigo lead 9-5. Luke Rosendale leads 7-5.
He's put him on the board in all sorts of ways.
Here's Nick Pozzoglu. A bit of a disappointing season offensively for Pozzoglu, but defensively he's been as good as ever. He's been wonderful at end of the floor.
Yeah, he came in off the back of that MVP season in the WA.
Yeah, NBL 1 West.
Yeah.
Heat check from Rosendale, falls short. And Sapwell the other way. Drives through traffic. Cheap foul there on Luke Rosendale.
A little bit of a reach.
9-5 Bendigo, an early lead here. Luke Rosendale, 7 points, 3 or 4 from the floor. Here's Chris. Can't get anything out of Mitch Clark. Sapple can't get anything out of Rosendale. Did he just nutmeg Clark then?
Off his leg.
Need to see a replay on that. I have a feeling Cohen Sapple just
slid it in there.
nutmegged Mitch Clark. Ultimately, it's led to a turnover. Here's Kwani, former teammate and good friend Lingard on him. Sapple with the steal. Finds Pozzoglu. Oh, good hands, Clark. And good hands, Pozzoglu on the ground.
Off the floor, yeah.
Rosendale. Oh, pretty layup. The left-hander finishes on his right. Spectacular move, Luke Rosendale.
Had so much time.
Acrobatic there. He's up to 9. Here's Lingard. Pozzoglu finds Bungay. Loves to cross over to his left. Sapple, that's a tough shot. He banked it in.
We'll take it. 3's the 3.
Well, yeah, I mean, that looked flat off the hand. So,
he was looking for the foul too, I think.
yeah, shot clock was winding down. It was a bit of a heave. The result is good, though, for Cohen Sapple. Oh, Jatay's thrown that behind Jake Lloyd, just on a different wavelength there. Lloyd looking for the back cut.
He would have been wide open too if Kwani was able to find him.
Yeah. So first substitution of the evening, Dengak, the usual starting centre for Ballarat, into the game. Jordan Lingard taking a seat. Here is Gak on the ball, the number 22. David Crisp calls out some instructions. There's Gak on the ball. Good hand, Jitay. Comes off Gak's ankle in the end.
Fumbled.
Double substitution for Bendigo Braves.
Bendigo swinging some changes.
Isaac Murphy and number 11, Dylan McCauley.
Dylan McCauley and Isaac Murphy into the game. Couple of 19-year-olds. Here's Jitay. He almost lost that ball there. It's back to him now. Rosendale catch and shoot. Why not? That's sweet.
He is on.
Luke Rosendale is firing at the moment. Foul called there on Lloyd. Sapwell and Chris will take a seat, and a couple of Ballarat's VJBL junior champions, Will Hines and Zach Dunmore, into the game. The Ballarat VJBL team winning their series against Ringwood Hawks 2-0 yesterday.
Yeah, it was a great win by the lads.
Here is Dunmore, catch and shoot in the corner from Bungay, knocks it down. 11-14. Ballarat trail by 3 early stages. Here's McCauley. Will Hines on him. Really good one-on-one defender, Hines. Oh, Lloyd shoots the 3. That's off. Oh.
Fumbled.
Yeah, Gak couldn't quite tip it to Bungay. Dunmore does well to track that. Now he finds Bungay. Pizoglu the other way. Easy to Nick Pizoglu. It's like a freight train when he gets a head of steam up.
Yeah, there was no stopping that.
No, he'd be brave to get in the way, frankly. He's a big-shouldered lad, isn't he?
He is. Would have liked to see that a couple of years ago when he would have probably thrown that down.
Oh, Dunmore with the block on Rosendale as
Big
well.
block.
Zach Dunmore, a 3 and a couple of big defensive plays so far. He's coming firing. Mitch Clark checking back in. As does Kwani Kwani. Jute and Lloyd to the bench. Clark likes the match up there. He's got Gak for speed. Can't finish though.
Yeah. Counting it with a slap on the backboard.
Yeah. I've got to admit, I'm not necessarily a fan of those calls. Like if you're trying to block the shot.
Yeah.
And he wasn't far off in there. Got to be a bit of judgment. And not necessarily a fan of judging it that way. Got to let the shot blocker block the shot. There's Dunmore. Gets the 2. Great pass from Bungay. Zach Dunmore is firing to start this quarter. Luke Rosendale red hot for Bendigo. Zach Dunmore's come off the bench and matching him.
This is what I talked about pre-game. I wanted to
The
see
youngsters,
the youngsters
yep.
having a go and using their time.
So 4 points, a chance for 5, a steal and a block. Apologies, 5 points, a chance for 6. Drops home the free throw. Big start for Zach Dunmore. And the game is tied. 16 apiece, 3:44 to play in the first.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, foul there on. Foul there on.
Rosendale, second. Is it?
No, I think it was Isaac Murphy.
So Luke Rosendale heading to the bench for Bendigo. Meanwhile, Jake Worley back.
I haven't seen it come up on the board yet. I'm sure the referee signalled 2-0. Yeah, looks like we're going to have a talk here. Yeah, the officials at the score bench wanting to know who exactly that foul was on.
Well, I think that's why they checked Rosendale out so
Yeah.
quickly, because it was going to be his second.
I've got to admit, it was Rosendale who set the off-ball pick. So, yep, you read it well, Simon. Second foul on Rosendale. Goes to the bench with 12 points in under 7 minutes of basketball. The full court pressure from Clark here on Hines. He's a heady player for a 19-year-old Will Hines. He handles full court pressure very, very well.
Yeah, does a great job of looking after the ball.
Pizoglu steps into the 3. That's long. Long rebound to Bungay. He's Dunmore. Drive off the glass. Lovely,
Beautiful.
Zach Dunmore.
Beautiful.
Traditionalist like me loves those little shots off the glass.
That bought you, Fred.
Up to 8 points, Dunmore. 18-16. Ballarat with their first lead.
Great D from Dunmore.
Yeah, well done. He's red hot today. Well done, Lloyd, though. Lovely passing, Clark. Drives hard for Pizoglu. Bungay comes across the block. Lloyd sends Dunmore the other way. That's Dunmore's first error. A turnover off the double team and then the cheap foul. Good scrambling defense from Ballarat there. Chite about to check back in for Bendigo. McCauley will take a seat. 2-point game. Ballarat on top. 2:42 to play in the first quarter at Selkirk Stadium. Here's Clark. Good D from Hines. Chite won't take the 3 a hell of a lot, if at all, really. Pizoglu skies to that rebound. Wonderful outlet for Dunmore. He goes hard, draws the foul, drops the 2.
Gets the ball.
Gets the foul out of Murphy. Zach Dunmore. Buy a lotto ticket, son.
10 points for Dunmore.
So Ballarat taken out to a 4-point lead with
He's always had the potential to be he's always been an ace shooter. Even as an 18-year-old in his rookie season, he was an ace, like close to 40% three-point shooter. But Now, the next step for him was that off the bounce game, and showing a bit so far today. Second three-point play, a lovely little banker off the window.
He's got 10 points so far.
Absolutely, killing at 11 points.
It's on his way to 40.
Gack laying off him, understandably. Kwani, you can't lay off him. And there's a foul. It has to be on Gack underneath. It is.
Only the second team foul for Ballarat.
So, Sidi Mohammed Jite, he'll head to the line. It's in the high 50s from the charity stripe.
Make sure you download the NBL app, or you can jump on the website nbl1.com.au. Get him up to date with all the news, stats and highlights from the NBL 1.
Spent his college years at Clemson, originally from Dakar in the Senegal. No problem with the first of his free throws. Can't rattle home the second. Pizoglu with the board. Ballarat a chance to extend the lead. They're up by 4, 21-17. Here's Hines. Attacks Kwani. Oh, there's good defense and good help defense from, I believe that was Mitch Clark, who's got the ball now. Oh, Kwani had the open three, dropped it. Oh, Jite did well. Oh, he ends up.
Dunmore did well. That's Ballarat ball.
There's a good effort from Jite there. The big man got up, chased after it, hit the floor, just couldn't quite corral it.
Game number 12,
Jack White. And no, it's not that Jack White. And no, it's not the other Jack White.
No.
This is the third Jack White. It's not the basketball, not the Denver Nuggets basketballer. It's not the musician. Hines, good trap. Now Dengak. The fadeaway. Oh, lovely D. Jite. Pizoglu steps around.
Good finish.
Yeah, stepped around Clark. Extended out for the easy two. 6-point game. 1 minute and 9 seconds to play in the opening term. Oh, Jite. Tripped over.
With a foul.
Yeah, tripped over Will Hines' foot there, inadvertent. Fourth team foul on Ballarat. We're going to have a towel boy? No towel boys for the moment. Here is Sidi Mohammed Jite. Boy, turnaround jumper, it's long. Pizoglu another board. Finds Hines. No look at it, Dunmore. Attacks Clark, yeah. Little push there on Mitch Clark. But again, good attack from Dunmore.
Yep.
Even earlier this season, he would have stepped straight into the three and
he had every right to shoot.
Yeah,
that.
Absolutely. You couldn't blame him for it.
Yep.
But some confidence in the off-the-bounce game here from Dunmore. With Bendigo in the bonus, Dunmore will head to the line again. 11 points so far for Zach Dunmore. Make it 12.
Great first quarter.
Man who averages about 6.5 a game. So he's doubled his average inside a quarter of play. He could go home now and call it a good day's work.
Yeah, he's done well.
Yep.
Let's see him keep going though.
That's a good drive from Clark. Finds Jite. Oh, it can't be on Pizoglu, that one, surely. No, it's on Gack underneath. Yeah, I was going to say Pizoglu got up and got him clean there.
He's had a few blocks so far.
I think that'll be Gack's third.
In the game for Ballarat, number 20, Amos Brooks.
Second.
No, just his second. Nonetheless, he comes out. Amos Brooks checks in for his first minutes.
Yeah, don't want to see him get a cheeky third here in this last 41 seconds.
No, and Jite is such a big, physical, like he's a beast of a man. He's
Yeah,
huge. And he loves to play a power game too. He's the sort of guy that he will draw fouls off it. He'll create contact and put the pressure on the referee to make a call. Free throw there from Jite. Nice little bit of a push off there. Bit of Oh, Bazoglu!
Oh, just opened up.
Rumbles to the basket, throws it down. Nick Bazoglu gets up. Cocked the hammer then. There's that physical play from Quiney Bazoglu. Wonderful block. Skied for that one. Sapple slows up Clark.
It's a foul.
Yeah, it's a poor foul from Clark too.
And a warning.
Yeah. There's no need for that foul. Sapple was heading away from the basket. You're in the bonus.
Yep.
14 seconds to play. Shot clock's off. It's not a smart play from Mitch Clark.
It's been a high-scoring quarter for Ballarat.
Yeah, 27 points. And Cohen Sapple to the line. Only shooting 65% from the free throw line. You expect better from a man of his pedigree, quite frankly. But
And a shooter.
yeah. And there we are.
There it is.
Zach Irons the first. No problem with the second. 28-18 Ballarat. 10-point lead here. It's been a while since we've been able to call a double-digit lead for the Ballarat men. Oh, Pozoglu, poor
Another
pass.
steal.
It's picked off from Pozoglu. Spins on Kwani. Great hands, Kwani.
That was brilliant.
That is fantastic defense from Kwani. Saved a sure 2 points there. But as it is, we're through one quarter here at Selco Stadium, and Ballarat have shot out to us after a hot start from Luke Rosendale for Bendigo. Ballarat responded. Zach Dunmore getting Ballarat back into it, and eventually the Miners pushing the lead out to 10, 28-18. Mentioned Rosendale, 12 points in about 4 minutes before he picked up his second foul and was withdrawn by Stephen Black. Zach Dunmore came off the bench to score 13 points in that quarter in about 6 minutes of basketball. Some brilliant play from him.
It was brilliant play, and he did it in all different ways. He has also always been known as that three-point shooter. But yeah, definitely got it from all different places, and yeah, it was great.
Nick Bazoglu doing what Nick Bazoglu does, stuffing the stat sheet, 6 points, 5 boards. Nice steal. A big block on Kwani on the turnaround, Jay, that he had no right getting to.
A few great blocks.
Yeah, Preston Bringo got a really nice block on, I think it was Jake Lloyd.
Bazoglu.
Yeah.
Dunmore.
Yes, Dunmore's block as well, you're right. So we see at centre court here, Ballarat's JBL side getting rewarded for winning their grand final series against Ringwood yesterday. And I mentioned that before, and I've got to admit, in a slightly perverse way, I was almost hoping that Ringwood would win game 2, meaning game 3's today, which would mean that Hines, Brooks, Dunmore, Jackson Talbot, they would all have to play game 3 down in Ringwood right now.
Yeah.
And we'd see the Miners with 6 players.
Yeah.
Now, purely it was a completely voyeuristic thing for me, just to see what that would look like. An NBL 1 side with 1 sub on the bench.
Yeah, it would have been an interesting setup. I think we might have seen some of the boys miss out and have to bide their time.
I was told yesterday before game 2 that if Ringwood won game 2 and the series went to 3, that the boys were staying in Ringwood. They were going to prioritise the VJBL Grand Final.
Here we are about to start the second quarter with Ballarat with a 10-point lead. Kwani has been switched on to Zach Dunmore.
Yeah, no surprise there. Get your best wing defender onto the hot man. Lovely pass, Brooks. Easy two.
Easy two. Great look from Dunmore. Bendigo overplayed him there. Left Amos rolling to the bucket, wide open.
Here's Lloyd. Chris back into the game, guarding him. Nice pass. Quiney finds Utay. Misses the easy layup.
Amos Brooks did enough to worry him out of it.
Yeah, it was a nice pass from Quiney. Bungay just did enough to recover that ball. Sapple straight at Utay. Referees confer. The ball stays with Ballarat.
Bailed Sapple out there. He had no business being there then.
No, he went straight into Utay's chest hoping for the foul, but he's a cinder block of a man. Sapple was not moving him an inch.
No.
Oh, well done, Chite. Got in front of Brooks. Poor pass from Bungay, in fairness.
Yeah, it was. At his feet.
Rosendale back into the game.
No
No
hesitation.
dice. Bungay in the post. He'll fade away here. Oh no. Tries to push in. Brooks,
Oh,
that's
Brooks
what he
nearly
does.
with the putback.
He just gets a hand on offensive rebounds, doesn't he? He's so good at it.
Oh,
Nice hands, Dunmore.
Dunmore did enough there. Worried him out of the points. The referees are letting him play.
Well, good to see too. Well, Dunmore could have stepped into the three there.
Thought he was going to turn the corner then as well.
Crisp rises up. It's long. Rebound to Rosendale. Chite double teamed underneath. Quiney finds Jake Lloyd wide open. No good with the three.
Had all day.
Now Dunmore and Rosendale 1-on-1. Finds Crisp. Easy two. Timeout called. All right, Stephen Black for Bendigo. His side trail 18-32. Ballarat playing some excellent basketball right now. 14-point game. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Zach Dunmore, 13 points. Hasn't added to his quarter-time score. Neither is Luke Rosendale for Bendigo, who has 12. But
A couple of assists in there from Dunmore. They're overplaying him.
Ballarat shooting 63% from the floor. And to be honest, there's, like, outside of a couple of tough but not outlandishly tough makes, it's just been good offense. Ballarat are just finding space, creating space. Conversely, Bendigo are looking to really push that ball inside. If it's not Rosendale, they're going to Jute almost constantly, and they're just double and triple teaming him. Perhaps testing out the big Senegalese and his playmaking, seeing whether he can kick that out under pressure, make the right decision. So far he hasn't. He's tried to shoot through 2 or 3 with the sort of results you might expect from that.
Yeah, some cheeky hands have got in there from Ballarat. Just to tip it away. Full court pressure here from Ballarat.
And the turnover. Immediate impact with the full court.
It was token full court too. They weren't really going after it.
Yeah, it was just to stop the slow down the shot clock a bit, really. Here's Crisp. Sapple wide open. He'll shoot that. Not one to hesitate, and Sapple knocks it down. 34-18.
Oh, ambitious pass there. Bendigo going to retain possession. Zach Dunmore
take a bow. Excellent minutes from the young man. Rosendale, now Jute. Oh, it's a cheap foul. Don't call that, Jason Kelly. That doesn't affect the play at all. Sorry?
He called it.
Yeah. Perhaps I need to say it louder. Yeah, that doesn't affect the play. That's a nothing call. We're just talking about the referees letting them play, and a soft whistle like that.
Soft whistle,
yeah. Here's Clark. Goes left on Crisp. Finds Rosendale. Good, hard, close from Sapple. Doesn't matter.
Knocks it down.
Great shot. Luke Rosendale. He's up to 15. And the lead back to 14. 35-21 Ballarat's way. Sapple looking for something. Nothing's happening.
Bit of a stagnant set here.
Yeah, not much movement now. Crisp calling Brooks in. Shot clock down to 3. Oh, well read. Good defense. Oh.
Called a block.
Yeah, unlucky on Jute. They may have been moving, but he read Pozoglu's intentions well.
He did.
That was one of those genuine block or charge questions, wasn't it? It could have gone either way. Good drive for Pozoglu. Unlucky. CD Jute. Nick Pozoglu to the line. Another one who shot the ball remarkably poorly. We spoke about Sapple not really having the shooting numbers that you'd expect, but Pozzoglu, the former MVP, and when I say former, it was literally last year of NBL 1 West. 46% from the line, 26% from beyond the arc. Misses both there. Just could not hit water as he fell out of a boat this season, the poor bloke. Good screen, Jete. And Brooks got a hand in there. Pozzoglu almost lost it. Crisp tiptoes along the line. Yeah, had no option. He had to throw it away. Rosendale goes at Brooks. He's got quick hands, Amos Brooks, but he definitely got the foul there. Pozzoglu's trying to claim the foul, interestingly, but it's definitely on Brooks.
Yeah, had a hand in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Pozzoglu would try to claim that either.
Interesting.
Let your back up big, collect the fouls.
That's right, exactly.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah, he's not in foul trouble either.
Rosendale, 15 points, averages 13.8 on the season, so he's a red hot start.
Yeah, producing well.
Yeah. First is no problem. And the man from Echuca. A bit of token pressure here. It's turned into a half-court trap. It's a really good trap too.
Done well there, Bendigo.
Rosendale wide open for the three, and he knocks it down. Cuts the lead to single digits.
Turnover there for Ballarat.
Yeah, it just looked like token pressure that turned into a hard half-court trap. It was really well done from Bendigo. It's Sapwell answers at the other end.
Keeps it back out to 12.
Clark steps in, free throw line jumper, rattles in and out. Pozzoglu another board. As he likes to do, pushes the pace straight away. It's a good transition D though. Sapwell, Pozzoglu wide open in the corner. That's short. Brooks well done to corral that board. Sapwell again, no hesitation. He's got no conscience, that man, does he?
He may have taken a step to get outside the three then.
Here's Murphy. Jete into Clark. Back to Jete. Yeah, good foul from Brooks.
Good pressure from Amos Brooks under the basket.
Smart foul. That was an easy two to see to Jete otherwise.
He got caught sleeping at the pick and was left chasing.
Yeah, well worked pick and roll. And Jete to the line. 4 points so far for the big man.
It's the first.
A little bit of calling out from the crowd as he shot that there. Didn't put him off. He's just left that one short though. Pozzoglu with his 7th rebound. They're looking to explode past Macaulay. Nothing happening. Shot clock down to 8. Oh, it's still not really looking like they're in any sort of set here. Bungay has to drive. It's a poor turnover. Crisp fouls Rosendale, who hits the deck.
They're discussing a unsportsmanlike. Go and talk to Jason.
Have to wait and see which way it's going to go.
Well, we'll see what happens here. No, just a
regular foul.
Common garden variety foul.
That's his second foul.
Hines checks in for David Crisp.
Will Hines checks back in.
11-point game here. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the second quarter. Mark navigates a couple of screens, throws it up to Jete, who wasn't expecting it. Oh, we've got a tech on the bench here.
And that one's not going to count.
And look, I can tell you, I've known Jason Kelly for 30 years, and he's not someone who puts up with anything.
No.
As a player, as a coach, anything. You talk to him too much.
Control.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, takes it all very seriously.
So
call that a...
against at the line.
Preston Bungay to shoot the technical free throw, but I'm sure referee Kelly there, he signalled a number before the technical foul, so
I thought so too.
may have been someone
Actually
on the bench rather than the coach.
I didn't know they could allocate it to a player.
Neither did I, if it's on the bench. We've got a timeout here called by Bendigo. It's an 8-point game, 38-30, Ballarat leading. Zach Dunmore, that 13-point burst in the first quarter, leading scorer for Ballarat. Colin Sapple with 10. Kazoglu 6.7 boards so far with a steal and a block. Luke Rosendale, 20 points inside 15 minutes of basketball. He has been electric, and he's missed time with foul trouble.
Well, without you saying his season stats, you'd easily assume he's a regular 20,
25-point game. He's been no hesitation. He's been the centre of the offence. He has not hesitated. I mean, this is an offence that tends to revolve around Quani, and I'm not sure that Quani's actually scored yet.
Yeah, it's a definite look that Ballarat wouldn't have been prepared for. Seeing Quani being relatively quiet on the offensive end, and them still able to get the points on the board.
Yeah, just having a look, Quani yet to score 21 points a game in the season. Rosendale, as I mentioned before, about 14 points per game, and man, he's been electric so far. All right, we'll inbound the ball. Again, a little bit of pressure here. Rosendale on Hines. Here's Bazoglu. Easily broken down that time by Ballarat.
A bit more urgency.
Sapple again, no conscience, but geez, when you're on, why not? A very, very willing shooter, Cohen Sapple. And
he's looked on tonight.
Oh, yeah. Sure. When he fires, he's a 20-point-a-half game type of guy. So 42-30, that pushes the lead back out to double figures. Here's Clark. Drives it the slower but bigger Lingard. Can't finish. Good defence, Lingard. Could have been. Kazoglu, Sapwell. Again, catch and shoot. It's out for that one. Rosendale cleans up. Third board for the lefty forward. Good defence, Hines. Bungay gets the steal, but that's Hines' play. Bungay finds Lingard for the jam. Lovely play, Bungay, to hit the middle. Find his skipper with the pass. Oh, no one looked at Macaulay. Oh my. Dylan Macaulay couldn't make Ballarat pay. Oh, Bungay. He had Hines in the corner, dribbled it off his heel. It's a scrappy turnover. Bendigo with the ball. Here's Jate. 3.5 minutes to play. 14-point ball game. Yeah, not a lot of movement here.
They do seem a little bit lost these last couple of sets, Bendigo. Oh, he's wide
open. Oh, yeah. Ooh, fouling Hines there. He's not sure what he did. It just looked like Clark just didn't corral the ball there. I think Hines is a bit unlucky. Just seeing another timeout called by Bendigo. Stephen Black not necessarily happy with what he's seeing from his Braves.
Yeah, they have looked a little bit lost offensively the last 3 or 4 times down the floor.
The ball's moved, but there's been no real purpose to it. There's been not a lot of off-ball action.
No.
Ballarat, I must admit, Bendigo with something to play for here. They've got to try and retain that 5th seed.
Yeah.
As much as they're not going to miss the playoffs, they could make the finals a lot easier for themselves with a win here.
Yeah, definitely.
And Ballarat playing out the string, I got to admit, the last few weeks, Ballarat with something to play for have been pretty poor. I mean, that loss to Melbourne last weekend was probably the nadir. That was just an appalling game of basketball from Ballarat's perspective. Yeah. I got to admit, I didn't expect Ballarat to come out with this sort of fire, but credit where it's due. Good on the Miners for going, you know what, we've got a bit of professional pride. Let's
go for it.
Yeah. Let's not leave a poor season on a bad note. Maybe the Braves weren't expecting this sort of play from Ballarat either.
Yeah, they wouldn't have expected, obviously, Dunmore's first quarter.
No, you can't expect Luke Rosendale to go off for 20 and a half. You can't expect Dunmore to double his average in a quarter.
Yeah.
Now, we've had a couple of real surprises in this game so far.
We have.
Clark to the line, drops the first. Clark, no problem with the second. Cuts the lead to 12. And Clark will step out. Jake Lloyd into the game.
Some full court pressure here again from the Braves.
And Ballarat playing without a traditional point guard. Crisp and Hines both on the bench. Kazoglu, the team's Swiss Army knife, will run the one for the moment. Got a handoff here. Kazoglu for three. Not the shot you necessarily want. Does Nick Kazoglu want a handoff three?
It's got to be Ballarat ball.
Yeah, surely. Sapple may have fouled, but the ball definitely came off Bendigo.
100%. Oh well.
Look, it's in the mix of it, it's probably the right result from the wrong call.
Yeah.
Here's Quiney. Bendigo really need him to get moved, to get started, let alone going. It's good defense from Ballarat again. Jete nowhere to go. Quiney on Pozzoglu. Not an easy matchup, but Quiney does it well. Skips past Pozzoglu for his first points. Just a patient drive from the 28-year-old. Rosendale risking a third there.
He was. Decent reach.
Shot clock down to 7 now as Bungay Lloyd Sapwell goes past Rosendale. Fade away off the glass. Pozzoglu climbs Lingard. Keeps it alive. Good work by Lingard and Pozzoglu there. Lingard off the glass is short. Jete with the board. Yeah, there's going to be a foul there somewhere.
Someone's going to foul.
Yeah, as soon as Jete pump fake, you go, okay, he's going to the line.
Yeah.
We just got to raffle who's going to foul him now.
Whose turn?
So Ballarat up by 10, scores 44 to 34.
44-34 here. A tick under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Sidi Jete rattles out with the first free throw. No problem with the second. Cuts it to single digits. Preston Bungay finds Lingard. Sapwell, deep three from the wing, no good. Jete climbs high for that rebound. Great extension, wonderful outlet too.
Big board.
Yeah. Lloyd, good defense from Sapwell. And it's Pozzoglu who picks it up.
What are they calling?
Yeah, it'll be a block. I have a feeling that they were going to let that go until Pozzoglu fell, but it's costly. It's Luke Rosendale's third. Len's got 20 of Bendigo's 35 points. We've got another timeout. So the coaches are going to burn their timeouts this half.
Media is
Break after break after break in this first half here at Selkirk. So Bendigo still struggling from the floor, 36%. Interestingly, 36% from the field overall, 36 from 2, 36 from 3.
Wow.
Nice bit of synergy, and 63 from the free throw line. But contrast though, Ballarat, 62% from the floor, 6 of 12 from 3. I mean, Sapwell and Dunmore are responsible for the bulk, if not all of that, really.
Jordan Lingard had that one early.
Yeah, he did, that's right. But 62% from the floor for a Ballarat side that really do struggle to put the ball in the hole. They're 16th in the league in field goal percentage, 42% on the year.
Yeah, wow.
And Ballarat's defence is good. It's dropped away in the last probably 6 weeks, but it was a top 3 defence for the first half of the season.
Yep.
The Miners' struggle has always been on offence, but man, today, red hot.
It's on.
So 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Pozzoglu get Ballarat into their offence. Couple of screens coming. Lingard, catch and shoot. That's long. Well done. Oh, foul on Sapwell.
That was there.
Yep. It's about to say well done, Colin Sapwell.
He got away with one. But
Yep.
no, he didn't.
Quiney to shoot a pair of free throws. He'll walk the length of the floor. So spent some time with the Kings at NBL level, Quiney, and ends up getting cut from the roster when Sydney picked up a name that's fairly famous in these parts, Xavier Cooks, son of Eric.
Yeah.
But tell you what, getting you'd be upset to get cut from an NBL roster, but when the player you cut for turns into Xavier Cooks,
Yeah.
you kind of just go, yeah, probably the right call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. If that's the guy who's replacing me. It's
Yeah.
an 8-point game. Quiney hits both free throws. 44-36, 1:10 to play in the second quarter. Then go strong screen, Pazoglu. Can't get any joy there. Backdoor to Sapwell. Oh,
Good mop up.
Oh, well done.
Pazoglu.
Chite did well to get the block on Sapwell on the way up, but Pazoglu stayed with it, gets the layup, and he'll go to the line to finish the 3-point play. Well, presumably, as we said, he's under 50% from the charity stripe this season.
At the line for the Miners, number 23, Nick Pazoglu, shooting one.
No problem on that occasion.
1 minute to go here at half. All right, got a nice 11-point lead here. And a fumble from the Braves.
Yeah, Murphy threw it away. Some pressure from Dunmore there, but nonetheless, that was
Poor.
that was more the poor pass
Yeah.
than the good defense, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach Murphy won't be happy with himself there. Good little hedge from Clark there on Bungay. Almost forced him into a tiptoe backwards.
Yeah,
Shot
did a
clock
great
at
job.
9. Swing past Pazoglu. Good. Almost good D from Murphy. Lingard catch and shoot mid-range, no good. Chite to Quiney.
Good little passage of play that didn't get rewarded.
There's that speed from Quiney. Oh, Pazoglu.
He had
That's
no
an
right.
old-fashioned specky.
He had no right getting that.
That's markers up right there. The shot clock is off. 13 to play in the second quarter. Pazoglu, Jake Lloyd facing him. Now he's got Quiney now. Clark, swing pass to Dunmore. Oh, he had the pass out to Lingard. It's great defense. Well done. Oh, Lingard cleans up.
He does.
It was great defense from Isaac Murphy, but nobody boxed out Lingard. A hustle play from the Miners captain to close the quarter, and it's 49-36. A comfortable lead to Ballarat. A surprising lead to Ballarat, given what we expected coming into this game, Simon Wall.
Yeah, definitely. And it's been lots of contributors.
Yeah.
You know, they've got points right across that box score.
It hasn't been Bungay dragging the team with him as it has been for the last month. There's been a surprise contributors all over the floor for Ballarat, and 62% from the floor, 36 for Bendigo, as we said. Leading scorers, Luke Rosendale, 20 points, leading all scorers. Colin Sapple and Zach Dunmore, 13 apiece for Ballarat. So we'll take a quick break here from Selkirk Stadium as we watch my club, the Lamb Brumbies, the under-12 step out on the floor. Keep an eye on number 34 in blue, that's my little boy. Ace shooter, but not quite as ace as what he thinks.
Yeah,
So
like his old man.
yeah, very much like his old man. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll be back in around 10 minutes' time. Welcome back to Selkirk Stadium here in Ballarat for the second half of the men's matchup between the Bendigo Braves and the Ballarat Miners. Ballarat nothing to play for, they're out of the finals, but came out strong in that first half. 49-36 they lead. My name's Jared Prosser. I'm alongside Simon Walsh. Simon, a little bit of a surprising game so far.
It has, yeah. There's been a bit of difference from both camps. We've had Dunmore do his thing for Ballarat with a really awesome outburst, and then 20 points from Rosendale, who in that first half where he normally averages around that 14. So two surprise packets that have made it a really entertaining affair so far.
I had a quick talk to Ballarat coach Luke Sunderland at half-time, and both had similar conclusions that Bendigo don't seem to have the energy that we were expecting before this game. Bendigo still with something to play for. They're sitting in fifth coming into this game. They can't reach fourth. They can't reach a home final in the first round, but they can drop to seventh and potentially eighth if things go disastrously for them. Yep. They won't fall out of the playoffs, but they can lose their seeding and make things pretty difficult for themselves. And I can tell you, you'd rather play Sandringham or Kilsyth rather than Hobart or Mount Gambier.
Absolutely.
So I'm expecting Bendigo to come out with quite a bit of fire in his first few minutes. Ballarat have got to be ready for that and try to weather that storm early. And if the Miners can do that, then they might be on their way to not quite a redemption win, but at least a good note to finish a disappointing season.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking to Kwani in this second half to bring it for Bendigo.
Yeah, 4 points in that first half for Kwani. 3 points, my apologies. But he didn't score until about 2 minutes to go in the half, and this is a guy who puts up 20 a game with ease. Bendigo getters moving. Here's Lloyd, Kazoglu on him. Here's the man of the hour, Kwani. Rosendale now. Chate screen. Chate rolling to the bucket. Big and strong. Just pushes Gack out of the way. Lays it in. Gets the foul call.
Gack was not ready for that at all.
No.
Not in position.
And that's a third on Den Gack. Amos Brooks straight into the game.
I thought he did a great job in the first half. Gave great minutes.
Amos? Yes.
Yeah.
And he often does. Look, he's a player who would, I'm quite open to admitting I wasn't sure of his place on this roster at the start of the season, but pressed into action, Ballarat with no genuine centres, with only Jordan Lingard as the other big. He pressed into some minutes and played really well at the start of the season. He's earned his spot in this rotation. Having said that, he just threw that ball away.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Rosendale was... Oh, yeah, Sapple got a piece of that in the ring. It still looked like an extra step from Rosendale there. If there wasn't a foul before, perhaps there could have been a travel. Nonetheless, definitely a goaltend on Cohen Sapler went straight away. A quick 5 points inside 35 seconds to Bendigo, and a comfortable lead is back to 8. We're not even a minute played. Here's Bringate. Kick out Sapple wide open for 3. That's down.
Yeah.
That's a big shot for Ballarat, a calming shot.
Was. Settle them in now to this half.
Lloyd looking for something for Chate. A lot has gone through City Chate. Here's Rosendale straight at Brooks. Good D from Brooks. Kazoglu picks it up. Off to the races now. Finds Boongate. Throws it down.
Oh, yes.
Nice dish after good defence from Kazoglu, but Boongate ran the floor, was rewarded. Kwani, lovely play, Kwani just hung in the air. He and Boongate, two athletes, just seem to find a way to stay in the air a bit longer than their opponent. Two of them matched up on each other there. Brooks now finds Sapwell. Stumbled there as he turned. Oh,
milked that one.
Yeah, he did. I don't think Chate did a lot wrong there. The little whiplash of the head from Sapple was enough to draw the foul, or at the very least draw the foul call.
Yeah, just give it a rub just to really hammer it home.
They definitely got me, Chief. Here's Crisp. Clark tight on him. Shot clock down to 7. Nothing really happening here. Boongate crosses up Chite. Oh! Caught in about 6 lines there, Preston Boongate. He shot it, he held it, he passed it, he did everything, and then he did nothing.
He travelled.
Wow, don't see that often. Oh, Chite rumbled to the basket. That's another goaltend. That's 3 goaltends on Ballarat this game. Good drive from Chite, though.
Might need some help.
Crispa's handled the press well, all by himself.
He has.
Quiney covers Kazoglu's backdoor cut well.
Amos did well to hang on to that.
Looks, doesn't want to shoot from outside of about 5 feet. Kazoglu, Crisp has to shoot now. The pull-up, it's well short.
Well short.
Bendigo have really stepped up the intensity this quarter. Quiney, well done, Boongate. Oh, there's a foul, surely. Ballarat go the other way. Boongate, Crisp for 3. That's down. Oh, missed it. An obvious foul on Quiney, but Ballarat get the rub of the green there anyway with the 3-pointer to Crisp. The lead back out to 12. Quiney, Chite, out to Rosendale. Oh,
what?
He must have just kept his heel down there. Well, great rebound, Amos Brooks. Looked all the money, all the world like that was a travel.
Did.
Sapple barges his way to the hoop, draws a 4th out of Rosendale.
Oh, that's going to hurt Bendigo.
That will. And there was subs ready to go, and it looks like Rosendale was one of the people coming out too, so that... Yeah, Macaulay and Murphy checking in, and Chite and Rosendale checking out. And he's frustrated, Luke Rosendale. He's walked away from the bench. The assistant coaches are talking to him, getting him back in the right headspace. But that is a big foul. That's a big call.
Foul. Yep. Let's see what Sapol can do here at the line. Talked about his shooting struggles at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's hot or he's cold, isn't he? There's no grey area with Cullen Sapple, and today he's white hot. Up to 17 now. No problem with either. Cullen Sapple, 18 points. Leading scorer for Ballarat. The aforementioned Rosendale, 22 points, but all scorers, but in foul trouble.
Big foul trouble.
Clark steps into that 3. Had all sorts of space. Hit the brakes well to lose Crisp. Crisp beats Clark down the floor, spins, kicks it out. Sapwell, that's unconventional. But Boongate wide open at the top of the key, no dice. Again, Brooks, he just finds a way to get a finger in there. He's always keeping that ball alive.
No hesitation.
Oh, Mitch Clark. Looks back to his bench as well. He's pumped. And again, that leads back to 8. Bendigo were making their play. Kazoglu. Got the smaller Clark on him now. Spins. Oh, great help defense. I think that was Lloyd. Boongate cleans up. Lays it in, gets the foul. How often do you see that? The help defender makes a great play, but the help defender's man finds himself with the ball.
He does.
It's unfortunate. You can't fault the D from Jake Lloyd there.
No, he did the right thing.
It's just the way the basketball gods smile upon us sometimes. Boongate can't hit the free throw. A rare miss from him from the charity stripe. 10-point game, 61-51, 5:40 to play in the third. Lloyd drives on Boongate. Oh, tough shot.
It was tough.
That was a great closeout from Boongate. That's a really good hit.
Just bounced up.
Similar size, the two of them, both 6'6" in the old language. Brooks rolls to the hoop.
Oh, deserved the bucket there. Did it all, but put it in.
Well, little Sapple tried to sell what was a minuscule
Clark
push
again.
from Quiney. Oh, nobody's blocked out. Quiney. Oh, did Quiney come down with that?
Definitely felt like it.
Yeah, if it wasn't a foul, it was a travel. It was a missed call there one way or the other.
Yep.
Can't say for sure whether he was hit, but he definitely came down with it. Result is 2 points to Bendigo, and it's a 6-point game. Zoglu dribbles off his foot. Brooks cleans up. Shot clock at 5. Chris will pull up for the 3 here, surely. Oh, he has to do it quickly. He's not quick enough. Surely a long three's better than dribbling into a triple team.
Yeah. Or a kick.
Yeah. So Luke Sunderland, understandably, wants a timeout. Ballarat playing with none of the freedom that they played with in the first half.
It's definitely tightened up.
And credit to Bendigo. They've amped up their defence and Ballarat struggling with it. Mitch Clark, a couple of big threes to kick along their otherwise struggling offence.
It's the orange ticket, C03.
After struggling in that first quarter,
C number 3.
18 and 18 they scored in the first 2 quarters, already 19.
Yep.
Only 4.5 minutes, less than 5.5 minutes in.
Bendigo's definitely been...
Yeah, ramped it right up, haven't they? And conversely held Ballarat to 12 after quarters of 28 and 21. Ballarat still on target to perhaps score it, hit another 20-point quarter, but Bendigo right now are on for a 30-plus point term, and Ballarat still in the lead, but it's certainly not comfortable, just 6 points.
Orange C25.
Yeah, it seems every time Ballarat do get a lead and look to push it out to a more comfortable lead, Bendigo are able to hit a couple and bring it back in.
Here's Clark. Now Quiney. A lot will flow through Quiney, you'd expect. Oh, Clark just lost it.
Fumbled.
Fell straight into Pizoglu's hands. Drives hard. Finds Sapwell. Good defense, Quiney. Just dances with Macaulay.
Goes nowhere.
No, it was good defense from the youngster.
5 seconds on the shot.
Boongate.
And
Yeah, stepped out of bounds, yep. Again, much more defensive pressure. Ballarat really forced the pace there, starting with Pizoglu. Penetrated the key, kick-outs, drives, but the scrambling from Bendigo was first class.
It was.
Here's Murphy, now Quiney. They like the matchup on Lingard. He knows he's got him for speed. There we go. Draws the foul. Jordan Lingard pointing to the floor, but I think that'll count.
Yeah, it will count. It should count.
Yeah, absolutely. Quiney just starting to ease himself into this game. And with it, Bendigo bringing themselves back into the contest. The former Minor at the free throw line drops it. And we're back to 3.
Yeah, back to 3. They've called subs. The boys are saying we'll have the next one.
Hines and Dunmore didn't want to come in just yet, but the referee said no, it's now or never, fellas.
It's been called.
Sapple and Crisp sitting down. Hines and in particular Dunmore gave Ballarat a lift after Bendigo got the better of the first few minutes of the opening quarter. Can they do the same here?
Not on the same page there.
No, not at all. Ball rather fell into Macaulay's hands.
Yep, turnover, Ballarat.
Quiney tries hard on Boongay. Boongay stays with it, blocks it out of the hand.
Great block.
Oh no! Oh, Nick Pizoglu. I think he was looking for Boongay, who wasn't looking at all. Oh, that's
Costly turnover.
frighteningly cheap turnover, that one.
Yep.
Here's Lloyd. Goes at Lingard. Lingard doesn't rise with him, but does enough to make him miss the shot.
Good tap by Pizoglu.
Boongay drives into traffic. Pizoglu made that pass look better than it was, frankly.
Ball from the top.
Dunmore, there we go. He has been hot all day.
16 points for him so far.
Maybe he's going to have that impact again for the second time this match, get Ballarat back on track.
He does such a great job of coming in cold and knocking down shots.
Yeah. Here's Clark, he want the roll, finds Quiney. Rises up, good close from Boongate, doesn't matter. Quiney salutes, hits the three. Oh, great work, Murphy. Lingard just pushes Murphy out the way.
Just lying on top of it.
At the footy, we'd be calling ball. So the referees are going to talk here. I suspect it may be about Jordan Lingard, who literally just went in and pushed Isaac Murphy off the ball. It appears no foul's going to be called.
This time, is it?
Perhaps, yeah.
Shot clock.
Well, I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Was possession actually turned over? Because the shot clock was reset. Yep, I think you're right on the money, Simon Walsh.
There we go.
Here's Hines. Shot clock down to 7. Yeah, nothing really happening here for Ballarat. Hines on Murphy. He's going to have to shoot. It's a tough shot. Murphy much bigger than 6'1" Hines. Got out there and contested well. Quiney on Dunmore. It's good deep from Dunmore. Pizoglu spiked that viciously into the floor.
That's a block.
Waiting for that one, Pizoglu. As soon as Quiney took that step and picked up the ball, Pizoglu turned and said, I'm going to swallow this one.
He could have pinched it.
3 steals, 2 blocks to Pizoglu. It's like an Andre Kirilenko type. He just stuffs the stat sheet. Oh, that was well short. Well done from Clark. The ball comes off Lingard. We've got the referees having another discussion about something or other here. Looks like all is in readiness. Here's Quiney. Quiney, Preston Boongate matchup. Very fascinating to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, swing pass. Gee, ambitious from Clark, but if that came off, A, spectacular pass, and B, Jack White would have had all day to shoot that. As it is, if White had stayed in the corner, it would have hit him right between the numbers.
That's where he should have stayed.
Yeah. At the other end, Quiney and Boongate against each other as well. Hines finds Pizoglu. Looking, drive. Yeah, Lingard fouled.
Played for it.
Yeah.
Played it well.
Pizoglu just hung in the air and a smart cut from Lingard. It's one thing he does well. He moves off the ball beautifully, Jordan Lingard.
Jordan Lingard.
Finds the right spots.
Yeah, heady player. Sort of guy you could expect to be a coach one day if he chooses to be. Understands the game well, very smart player. Charismatic guy as well, proper leader of men. 1 of 2 for Lingard there. He'll check out. Amos Brooks will check in and Sappel back in for Will Hines. Murphy takes a seat.
Overall, it's been a quiet 4 minutes, really, of basketball.
Yeah, after got some explosive little passages here. Lloyd under the pressure from Pizoglu. It's well long. And Brooks cleans up. 4-point lead to Ballarat. A minute to play. Oh, was that cross court?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
His
I think
toe definitely touched the other side.
Yeah, I think Boongate got away with one there. Pizoglu again, always looking to get to the hole. Good Dijite. Oh, that's unlucky. CD Dijite did very little wrong there. And that's twice he's had that. He's read Pizoglu's intentions twice this game and
Done well, got across.
hasn't gotten the whistle either time though.
Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, it was good defence. Bendigo over the limit.
Oh, we're going to the line.
At the line for the Miners, the captain, number 23, Nick Pizoglu.
This will be a little bit of a raffle here. No problem with the first. They don't need just a couple of steadying baskets. A stop and maybe one more basket just to settle the nerves here as they go into three-quarter time. Bendigo have definitely made a run. A 17-point game at half-time, back to 5. Oh, wow. That was almost very cheap turnover. Here's White. Now Lloyd. Have to stay close to him. Carney. Oh, Lloyd, step back. Pizoglu puts the pressure on. Bunge with the board. 20 seconds to play. Shot clock off. Bit of pressure here from Jack White on Preston Bunge. He wants the left side of the floor. He loves to go left. Bunge goes right this time. Pulls up. That looks good. It is. Lovely shot, Preston Bunge. Just seems to have all the time in the world. Carney. That wasn't far off.
No, it was not,
far off. So, 1 quarter to play in the Ballarat Miners season. And they lead by 7 points, 68-61 over the Bendigo Braves. Cohen Sappel, 18 points. Zach Dunmore, 16 excellent points off the bench. And Luke Rosendale, 22 to lead all scorers for Bendigo, but had some limited minutes in the first half because of foul trouble and picked up his 4th early in that third term, and we haven't seen him since. So, with a 7-point deficit, when do you think Stephen Black looks to bring in his leading scorer?
I think you've got to roll the dice and put him in to start the quarter.
Yeah, just go for it. Well, considering he's not your leading scorer on the season, he's a complimentary player on the season. He's been red hot today.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if he does foul out 3 minutes in, you can still lean on Quiney.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad call. Not a bad call at all. So, as we've perhaps expected, there's been a bit of regression to the mean in the field goal percentages for both sides. Bendigo up to 42%, Ballarat down to 51%. Ballarat's still red hot from 3, 45% on 20 attempts.
Yeah.
Sapwell and Dunmore in particular have been electric from deep. So Dunmore, we mentioned that explosion off the bench in the first quarter.
He's got his 16 points in just under 15 minutes.
Yeah, he's hit 2 for 2 from 3. Sapwell, 5 3-pointers for the game from Cohen Sapwell. Said it many times, he's a remorseless shooter.
Yep.
He will shoot, and he'll shoot second, and he'll shoot third. And before he asks questions, he'll shoot again.
And when he's on, he's on.
When he's on, he's electric, isn't he?
Yeah.
So we're about to get underway here in the final 10 minutes of the Ballarat Miners season. For Bendigo, they will live to fight another day. It's just a matter of where they finish in the playoff hunt.
Let's bring this one home.
Sapple makes the inbounds a little harder for Clark. Ooh, Sapple again tries to sell a push that probably wasn't there. Jite. Swing well navigated by Bunge.
Oh,
Good hands. Yeah, well done, Sapwell. People running the lane now. Dunmore gets away, slides into the seats, extended away from Quiney.
He's up, he's all good.
Geez, Dunmore has been magnificent today.
Has been great. I've just loved the way he's scored in all facets.
Yeah, it hasn't just been that catch and shoot game. He's done it all. Oh, lovely. Good pressure inside, but didn't matter. Jite laid it up against 3 Ballarat Miners. Oh, nice backdoor. Dunmore finds Bunge. Doesn't shoot initially, but turns, drops the ball home. And Preston Bunge starting to get unstuck here.
Pushed it out to 9 points now, Ballarat.
Oh, that's unlucky. Sapwell thought he had ball.
Did look like he had a lot of ball.
Yeah,
But maybe a bit of arm as well.
I think there's a case either way on that one. Here's Lloyd. Defensive ace Pizoglu on him. Clark catches, shoots, that's wide.
Pizoglu with a big board.
Yeah, 13th rebound for Pozoglu.
He went up and got that.
It's an explosive leaper, isn't he? Just effortless jumper.
Yeah. Good springs. Oh, they've just left Sapple wide
Sapple,
open.
why would you leave him open? He misses on that occasion. Oh, well done, Pozoglu with another steal. This time Dunmore looks to attack Kwani. It's good defense, Kwani. Gack rises up. Yeah. Knew that Jack White wasn't going to contest his shot. There's about probably 8 inches of height between them.
Yeah. Had a wide open look no matter where he was.
Lloyd finds Jite. He's stronger than Gack, but 3-second violation. And he was in there a while.
Don't see that often.
Got a special shout out, a very happy birthday for yesterday to a young fella named Tate. Happy birthday, Tate. 11 years old yesterday. Hope you have a fantastic birthday weekend.
No, he'll leave it to Bungay to bring it up. Probably a good call. Rosendale back into the game, Simon. Bungay drives straight at him. Yeah, Sapple picked that one pretty easy from Macaulay.
Yeah, he's trying to close out that three.
As soon as Macaulay dives to the side, Sapple was just going straight in that direction. No intention of getting to the hoop. Kwani will take a seat. Isaac Murphy checking back in for Bendigo. It's an 11-point game, 7:52 to play, 74-63 Ballarat. Hold the lead. Gack. Another long two as Jite slips. Then Gack. 2 deep twos from the big centre.
He likes that spot.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't quite have legitimate three-point range, Gack, but he's got a nice jump shot on him. See, with his free throws, he's close to 80% from the line. Oh, Rosendale rifled that ball. How on earth did Bendigo manage to keep that? That's remarkable. Oh, Jite! City Jite made something out of nothing there.
He did.
Wonderful play.
Just a quick reminder, there'll be an after-game function in the Selkirk Lounge at the conclusion of this game, and we'll be hearing from both the Miners and Braves coaches.
Ballarat with the ball, still holding that 11-point lead. Tick over 7 minutes to play. Pozoglu almost dribbled himself into trouble before dribbling out. No point guard on the floor here for Ballarat. Pozoglu, corner three from the cross-court Sapple pass. Jite tracks it down. Go the other way. Murphy drives straight at Gack. Tries to get him up. Avoids the block, but Gack does enough to secure the board. Gack doesn't want to be dribbling that ball too much. It's good pressure from Murphy. Pozoglu bails him out a little bit. Bungay on Clark. Big height advantage here. Shot clock down to 6. Sapple fires. That's 6 3-pointers for Colin Sapwell. Red hot Sapwell. If you remember back to the first game of Ballarat season, Simon, when Sapwell picked up 3 fouls in about 3 minutes in the first quarter and barely played in the first half, and then came out and hit 18 points or something like that in the quarter and a half. And look, this is the guy, this is the man who was lighting it up for Hobart last season. And much like Ballarat himself, he went into a swoon through the middle of the season, but he's finished strong, Colin Sapple. His last month's been really good. 79-65 lead here. Ballarat by 14 points. A little under 6.5 minutes to play. So Rosendale hasn't, mostly because of foul trouble, but hasn't really been able to put more points on the board this half. He's got 22 for the game. Kwani, 10 points in the second half, 13 overall, and City Jite, 13 and 12 on the night so far. Sapple, first minor up above the 20-point threshold. That 3 taking him to 21. Dunmore, an excellent 18 off the bench. And Preston Bungay just quietly accumulating points. He's up to 11. Outside of that fast break dunk, he hasn't really put a whole lot of exclamation points on his baskets, but he's just quietly amassed points so far.
Which is what he's done all year.
Yeah, he's a perfect third option. He's the sort of guy who thrives in the cracks.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been numerous times you look around and be like, oh, he's got 20.
Oh, it's almost thrown away from Quiney there. Murphy did well to reel it in. Shot clock down to 8. Is that Pizoglu out of nowhere again. Whoa. Yeah, and why not fly at that Nick Pizoglu? Murphy does well. Jite, yeah, he's earned a foul there, surely.
Yeah, that was a late whistle.
It was. Fell awkwardly, but got Gak in the air. But man, Pizoglu. Talk about Preston Bungay not putting exclamation points. Everything Pizoglu does is an exclamation point.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure he even signs his name in capital letters. He's a loud basketballer. So Sidi Muhammad Jite drops the first. Cuts the lead to 13. Seven of 11. He shot the ball pretty well from the free throw line tonight, the big man. 12-point game, under 6 minutes to play. Chris back into the ball game for Ballarat. Here's Gak wide open. Why not? And there we go, just short. Long two's good. Three's not quite so good. Oh, Jite almost got himself into trouble there. Oh, Jite too strong for Bungay.
Too big.
Yeah. Just eased him out of the way. Easy two. 10-point game, 5:21 to play. Ballarat looking to finish their season on a high. Oh, no.
That's not a high.
No, that was bad from Gak. Oh, Bungay thought he got it clean.
It did look pretty clean.
I honestly thought that with Bungay there, he might just keep the hand out and let Gak come in from behind, but then Gak didn't jump at that. I was really waiting for a block from behind from Gak there once Bungay got back to hold Jake Lloyd up. Macaulay, my apologies, not Jake Lloyd. As it is, Macaulay at the line, drops the first. In a second, and his reward for those baskets is Macaulay will take a seat. That'll teach him from making his free throws. And Mitch Clark back in. Again, we see a bit of extended pressure here. No problem for Ballarat there, just token pressure for Bendigo. Sapwell. And he's like this, catching both the blue lines within his range. Gak, yeah, lovely move. Got Jite in the air, beautiful little turnaround, Jay. Good work then, Gak. Here's Jite. Mark finds Quiney. And Bungay is very good at navigating screens. Can't navigate that one, but got good help from Pizoglu, but Murphy hits the three. And it's a 7-point game. Bendigo again.
Just pick it back.
Yeah, they're not going away. Sapple goes straight at Jite, lays the ball in. Good drive against the big Senegalese centre. Here's Jite. Sapple read that a mile off. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. He's probably moving, Clark, but good defense.
Yeah, didn't quite have position.
That's 4 fouls on Mitch Clark as well. Starting point guard and the starting 3 for the Braves in foul trouble. Then Gak has 4 for Ballarat. Pizoglu tries hard. Sapple, why not? That one's well off. Gak. Oh, yeah, that's a massive push.
That's it. Amos is in.
Yep, that's Gak's night done. Jite sold it fairly well, but the push was there all day. Put her hand squarely in the centre of Sidi Jite's back. Did Dengak. Amos Brooks back into the game. 9-point game, 3:43 to play here at Selkirk Stadium in Ballarat. The last game of the NBL 1 South season for the Miners. Zoglu almost gets the steal. Chris does well. Shot clock down to 10 as players hit the floor. Quiney pulls up for the 3. That's down. He loves that left wing. Loves to drive left and pull up. Yeah, Ballarat have done well against him. It's up to 16, but he's played an exceptional second half, Quiney, to get to that 16. Here's Sapwell. No hesitation, and he answers. It's been 3 times, I think, there's been a Bendigo 3, and it's Sapwell who's hit one in response immediately. It's been big tonight, Cohen Sapwell. Well, this afternoon, I should say. Quiney, not much of a foul there, but enough for it to be called. That's a kick out of the leg from Quiney. Preston Bungay picks up his second foul, and Quiney will head to the line to shoot 3. Chance to eat into this 10-point lead. The Ballarat hold with 2:56 remaining.
So Quiney at the line.
Brooks only in for 30 seconds or so. And it's Jordan Lingard checking back in.
The big fella for the Braves has gone to the bench, so...
Arjite's out, yeah.
Yeah, didn't have the match up.
Quiney gets an extra.
17 points for Jete to go with 14 boards. Quiney drops attempt number 1. 2 to go. Oh, just out.
Oh, it's out.
Didn't want to go out, but eventually.
Yeah. Touched every bit of the rim.
Yeah, he was looking for a way in that shot. Two for 3 on that trip, so 86-79. Ballarat have the lead, but by no means a safe one. Here's Sapwell. Goes hard to the hole, kicks it out. Lingard drives on Lloyd. Bungay rises up, leaves it short. May have gotten a hit in the arm, it's not called. He's not one to say much though, Preston Bungay. Oh, Quiney surely just barged in. Oh, misses the layup anyway, and Pizoglu cleans up. And then he gets fouled, I think, by Quiney. It is. So Quiney wanted the, perhaps wanted the block on Bungay there, but
It was not there.
no, if anything, the no call's not necessarily the wrong call, but if there was anything, it was a charge.
Yeah, I agree.
But look, frankly, Quiney should have made the second attempt.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bunny.
That was.
Pizoglu with rebound 14. It's good pressure. Oh, do we have a slippery floor here? We do. Mitch Clark talking to Jason Kelly about something or other. Perhaps wanting to travel on that slippery section of court. So again, extended pressure here. So Murphy, Quiney, Lloyd, Clark and Rosendale in for Bendigo. Bungay, Pizoglu, Crisp, Sapple and Lingard in for the Miners. Crisp, does well to break the press. Oh, almost breaks the press. Threw it away, but there's a foul on Rosendale, and that will be Luke Rosendale's evening done.
It's a tale of two stories, Rosendale. Quick early points and then foul trouble.
Yep. The way he was shooting, he could have gone for 40 if he'd been able to stay out of foul trouble, as sections of the Ballarat crowd waved the lefty goodbye. Both teams over the limit for fouls, so we will see some free throws in this last 2 minutes and 18 seconds. David Crisp to the line. Drops the first, no problem there. This is the second, just the 6 points for Crisp on the night.
Yeah.
Here's Kwani. Everything needs to go through Kwani now. Tough matchup though. Preston Bungay. He's got the length to stay with him, and as we see the switch, you get rid of Bungay, you get Pizoglu. Leaves that one short. Corley rebounds. Quick touch pass to Clark. He's no good on the three.
Oh.
Bungay skied early. Landed before he rebounded it. Under 2 minutes to play at Selkirk. Sapwell. Yeah, he had the open corner shooter, but he's not going to hesitate, and why not? Cohen Sapwell up to 29 points. 8 3-pointers. 8 of 13 from deep to Cohen Sapwell. This has been a Clay Thompson-esque shooting performance. Catch, shoot, swish, catch, shoot, swish.
He has been the difference in the game, that's for sure.
Yeah. Magnificent performance from son of a fairly famous former NBL player in Rupert Sapwell. 11 points the margin here, 1:47 to play. Ballarat, 44% from three. 12 three-pointers made. Again, 8 to Sapwell, though. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It is.
Pizoglu, fairly typical Nick Pizoglu game. Just the 10 points, but 14 boards, 6 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks.
That's a stat sheet. That's a stat line, right?
He honestly, like the way he plays and the way his lines look, it reminds me of Andrei Kirilenko.
Yeah.
It really does. Just this all-arms athletic freak.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a scorer, but just does everything.
Bit of everything.
Yeah. Takes nothing off the table, except maybe outside shooting. But again, that's not what you're wanting Nick Pizoglu to do, especially when you get Sapwell in this mood.
Yeah, I'd like to see a couple more Sapwell threes.
Well, why not?
Yep.
See if we can get to the magic double-figure mark. Even there, Pizoglu just challenged that shot out of nowhere. Bungay. Oh, man. Preston Bungay got himself into a tangle there. He'll go to the line, but he didn't necessarily deserve to there. He tried to dribble through a press. Almost lost it. Got the foul call to bail him out. Murphy picked up the foul.
Was a bailout.
Yeah, that's a fourth on Murphy as well. So Clark and Murphy both with 4. Rosendale already fouled out. Dengak disqualified from this game for Ballarat after he picked up his 5th. Bungay swishes the first. No problem with the second either for the former Sandringham Sabre. Kenyan national team member Preston Bungay. Lloyd with the ball. Something's got to happen pretty quickly here if Bendigo are to get back into this.
Yeah, they need to get some points on the board.
Good hands, Bungay, and Sapwell picks up the loose ball. Alley-oop to Pizoglu! Oh my! Oh, that is spectacular. Bungay trying to get the crowd up. He doesn't need to. He's already done that. That was monstrous.
Great lob by Sapwell.
Yeah, it really was. Kwani, hard work in there, loses the ball. Sapwell, another steal. Dunk it, Crispy. Was never going to happen, was it?
No call.
No call either, okay. Kwani has to shoot that 3 over Lingard, does and drops it. And we have a timeout called, interestingly, by Ballarat. Oh, Coach Sunderland, let him play. The crowd's pumped.
He's not reading it, is he? He's not reading the room.
Come on.
That was a great lob.
The game was getting out into, like it was turning into jungle ball, admittedly, but that's where you get those dunks. Big blocks at the other end, but yeah, great lob from Sapwell. It's great defense from Bungay initially to knock the ball away, and Sapwell seemed to be the only person paying attention. Ran onto a loose ball, and a gorgeous lob, and Pizoglu with a flourish at the end.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
It was pretty.
A 12-point game here, 94-82. We're into the final minute, just 50 seconds to play. And I think it's pretty safe to say that the Miners have, after a season that did hold quite a bit of promise, faded through the middle section. They are at least going to send their Home crowd happy one last time in 2022. To recap the earlier game, the Ballarat Miners women playing for a chance to reach the finals went down to the all-conquering Bendigo Braves women. As it turns out, Waverley won their game, so the result was academic in any case, but nonetheless.
So's Bendigo winning the women's competition, you would think.
Oh, they're the favourites for sure. An outstanding side, the Bendigo women. Here's Sapper, looks like he's got a heel out of bounds, he does. Now, if he just caught it and tried to shoot that, wouldn't have had a heel out of bounds.
No, which is what we're here for.
That's exactly right. We're here to give the people what they want. Shoot a three, Cohen. Clark, he shoots a three, drops it as well. And it's 9 points. You know, it's almost a carry there from Sapwell. It's actually not beyond the realms of possibility here. Triple team on Crisp, gets it to Boongay. He looks to go up, finishes the play well over Quiney. Up to 15 now, Boongay with that layup. Quiney catch and shoot Boongay. Oh! Yeah, I think Boongay thinks he may have got him there. Again, you can't tell with Boongay. He's not one to say much to the officials, is he?
Goes about his business.
Yeah, keeps his counsel. But Kwani will go to the line to shoot three. 20 seconds to play. 11-point game. In the normal course of things, you'd expect that Ballarat will be able to see this one out and manage the rest of the game.
Here we go for three.
No problem with the first for Quiney. It's up to 22 now, Quiney. He's 3-point first half. He's lit it up in the second half.
Yeah. Which is what I asked for coming in at halftime.
And, Rosendale had some pretty serious foul trouble that ended up seeing him out of the game, but you couldn't rely on a guy who averages 14 to go for 40 for you. Quiney had to step up, and credit to the man, he has. 24 for Quiney, 21 in just this half alone. Season average and a half of basketball. So foul there. So Bendigo just slowing the game down now. Game at 8 points.
We don't need any more fouls.
No, let us wrap this one up, get to the after game function, I think.
Yeah.
So Sapwell to the line. Rattles home the first. That sees him hit 30 points.
A great outing for Sapwell.
Yeah, outstanding. $31 for Cohen Sapwell. Clark, why not? Boongay with another rebound. That's his 9th. Shot clock is off. Last 10 seconds. And I think that'll be the last of the action, Simon Walsh. Ballarat will close out the season with a win and break their losing streak and take the game 98-88 over the Bendigo Braves. So it remains to be seen now where the Braves end up in this finals race. They had 5th place for the taking if they could win this one. As it is, they will drop down. They'll hope they don't drop down into 7th or 8th, where they have to face those two real powerhouse sides of Hobart and Mount Gambier, and more to the point, travelling into state to take on those teams as well.
Definitely.
So, an excellent outing here from Ballarat. 31 points to Cohen Sapple, including 8 threes, and some of those deep, and frankly, most of them timely. As we mentioned, every time Bendigo hit a three, it seemed that Sapple was answering.
Yep.
Zach Dunmore really changed the tone of the game twice, coming off the bench in the first and third terms. Ballarat looked to be losing a little bit of grip on the game, and it was Sapwell who, the youngster who steadied the ship for them. He had 18 points. Preston Boongay came on late, 15 points and 9 boards and 9 assists for him as well. Yeah. Very, very close to a triple-double. And Nick Pozzoglu, fairly stereotypical stat-stuffing game for him. 12 points, but 14 boards, 6 assists, 5 steals and 3 blocks. And Gee, all three of those blocks were highlight reels as well. So
They were good.
the only shame about those blocks is they'll be
Well spotted.
it's that people won't remember him because of the two massive dunks he had.
Yeah, that's right.
So from the Bendigo side of things, Quiney, 3 points in the first half, 24 overall, an excellent second half. From a man who was a fan favourite when he played in navy blue.
Yes.
Chite came on, 17 and 14 for him. A really good game from the big centre. And Luke Rosendale red hot in the first half, but struggled with foul trouble all through the game. Ended up fouling out with 22 points, and he looked like he could take the game away from Ballarat early days.
Absolutely.
So, player of the game, Simon Walsh, for the last time this year.
Yeah, well, it's got to be Sapwell.
Yeah.
It was,
Not just the stats, but the timeliness of some of his plays.
Yeah. Sublime shooting.
Yeah, and good defence too.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is probably a tougher one for the Ballarat men. Who's your player of the season?
Player of the season.
Yeah, this is a much tougher one, isn't it? I have my idea as to who it is, but I want to hear what you... Yeah, I agree. I think it's Preston Boonga. He was the most consistent.
Yes.
Sapple had the flourishes, and Chris had some big games. JD Miller was here for a short time, but had some big games. But I think Preston Boonga was the guy that maybe Pizzoglu, but I'll lean towards Boonga as that consistent factor throughout the year at both ends of the floor. So we've got a 98-88 point win here to the Ballarat Miners to see out the NBL 1 South season from Selkirk Stadium. So for Simon Walsh, and for the last time this year, I'm Jared Prosser. We will see you in 2023.